Let's see the meaning of function. Here we have a machine box which processes data. For each input value x, it gets out a value y. What kind of value y we get? When we input -2, drop it in here, and we get +4 out. You see here. And we can also drop in the number 3 here. We get 9 out. So from -2 you get +4 is -2 times -2, which is -2 squared. From 3 you get 9 is the number 3 times itself, which is 3 squared. And then you get 9. How about 1? If is 1 squared, you should get 1. So you click here, you get 1. If you drop in 2 here, you get 4. So then it sounds like this machine box, just for input value x here, you will square this number, and then you get output y. So actually the value y is the input value x squared. And we use this one, f of x stands for the function. We choose f is because the first letter of the function, we choose the first letter. And x, between f and x is not multiplication. Is the function when your input value is x. Input value may be other variables. Most commonly used is x. So here the f again is choose the first letter of function, and the input variable is x. So that f of x equals x squared. That's the function for this machine box. Of course, there are different machine boxes, and then here the expression might be different. Might be x squared plus 1, or x minus 1 then squared. But here is for the simplicity, we just have x squared. That's the algebraic expression. So here we have a few concepts needs to be clear. One is x stands for input variable, which then is called independent variable, because you can put whatever, which number you like, you can put it right here. I chose 2, -2, 1, 3. You can do more here. So x is called independent variable. You can independently input whatever values you like. But y depends on the x. For input value is different. If you plug in 3 here, you should have a 3 squared, which is 9. If you replace this x with -2, -2 squared is 4. Okay, that's how it goes. So here y is called dependent variable. And then the set of all possible input values for this function f of x is called function domain. In this case, you can put any real numbers from negative infinity, from positive infinity. For example, you can put 100 here. Okay, then here will be 100 squared. Okay, you can also put negative 9 here, and you get negative 9 squared, you have 81 positive. So here the domain, function domain, is all the real numbers in our case. But the range is different, because the set of all possible output values, when you square this number, you always get positive. So in this case, you have a positive range, which is from 0 to infinity, including 0. Is because when you input 0 here, 0 squared is 0. So here, the square, rather than round bracket, means 0 is included. So that's the meaning for the function. Function mathematically is expressed in this way, which can choose different algebraic expressions. Output variable, normally we use y. Of course, here you can use z, here you can use a. Okay, so it depends how you are going to write that. But most commonly, input variable we use x, stands for independent variable. Output value, which is dependent variable, we use y. How does this picture or graph look like? Y equals x squared. What's the graph? I'm asking is how to find out the graph for this function. And this will be in my next video. Okay, how to graph the function f of x equals x squared. Okay, I'll see you next time.